Welcome to Soccer Gaming, where you can learn to play MLB The Show 22 to the best of your ability. And I want to help you do that with this episode, where we're going to go over the Faces of Franchise program and talk about what we're going to get along the way and how we're going to get there the quickest way possible. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So once you dive into Diamond Dynasty here, we're going to go over to the Play tab, and you can find it under Programs, and then it is the featured program, Faces of the Franchise. And Faces of the Franchise basically is diamonds that you want to get on your team early, because these are going to be the players that can boost your team, and you can get them kind of in bundles, and you can get them by just playing. So let's jump in to the feature program here, Faces of Franchise, and this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have a little under 30 days to do this, and I believe this will be like every month. Last year, that's what it was. They did it by innings, like inning 1, inning 2. Not sure what they're going to do this year. Faces of Franchise is the first program, and obviously you got to get XP. You see in the top left how much time you have left and how much XP you've earned. And then this goes into this progress bar here. As you can see, I have 39,000, which means I have the 15,000 unlocked. So I got the unlockables for the Central, and then I got the 2-choice Flashback and Legends, where I got to choose one player. The next one at 45 is a pack with 500 stubs in it, and so on and so forth, kind of going through here, unlocking things. Then once we get to 120, this is where the Faces of the Franchise kicks in. So once we're at 120, Faces of Franchise in the AL West, kind of looking at those players. So once we get to 120, we will get a pack to unlock. That pack we can open, and these are the players we can choose from. So it's going to be this way basically throughout the whole game, basically the whole Faces of the Franchise program as we go. As you can see here, each division is represented. And so the AL West, these are the players you're going to choose from. Mike Trout, probably the headliner in this one as well. Obviously not his best card, because his natural card out right now is actually better than this. It's a 95. So that's what the AL West has to offer. The NL West, you got Carson Kelly, Cody Bellinger, Cronenworth. I mean, you can kind of go through here and look at the cards you want. At 150, you're getting a classic stadium, kind of like last year. You're going to try to get all of these stadiums, lock them in, and then you will get some rewards that way. At 165, you're getting an AL East. These are the AL East players. My favorite to probably go after here. This is pretty stacked. I would do Devers, Chapman, Franco, and Mullins. I'm probably doing Devers first, just because I hit dingers with Devers. So NL East side, got Acuna, Chazolm, Real Muto, Josh Bell, Lindor. Probably going Acuna here first, just to see what he can do. His card last year were really, really good. Then at 195, you're getting the flashback cards. Then we go to the AL Central at 210. This is where the AL Central is. Robert, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this Buxton card I don't know. We'll see what the Buxton card does. I like the fact that it's a diamond defense, but I also hate the fact that it's only a gold hitting card. So check those out. Then we got the NL Central here, and this we're going to pick these players. There's a bunch of pitchers in here. Looks like, well, I guess there's only 2, Stroman and Williams, but kind of pick the players you want that are going to fit your team there. Then at 240, you're getting 3 packs, and then we hit the NL Central back again, and then we go basically backwards through it. So as we went through here, the order that you got the cards in, we're going opposite, and you're getting them coming this way as well. Then once you get up to in the 400s, like the 435, you're getting some of these choice packs here. You're getting a 5 bundle there. You're getting 2,500 stubs there. Get another 5-pack bundle there. And then you're getting the headliner set 1, which has Spencer Torkelson in it. Grab him, and then the big dog, which is you choose one of these players to help your teams. So then we've gone over the XP you're going to need in order to get these. Let's talk about the fastest and easiest way of getting the XP needed. You could say there's a bunch of fast ways of doing it. I'm looking at the fastest, easiest way. So if you wanted to go probably the fastest way, it would probably be March to October. And if you like March to October, and if you're really, really good, this might be a way to do this. So March to October, like last year, you go through a whole season. To me, it took around 10 to 12 hours to complete this. But if you're really, really good, if you're not, like if you have to play on like any of these down here, I would say anything all-star or below, if you have to play on those difficulties, probably not worth your time. However, if you play on Hall of Fame or if you play on Legend and you're going to be winning a World Series, and that's the big caveat of it, you almost need to win that World Series to make it worth it, because on Legend, say you do great all the way through and then you win the AL or NLDS and then you win the AL or NLCS, that's going to give you a bunch of points, but the biggest points is the World Series. If you win the World Series at 35,000 XP for winning the World Series, you're going to get about 105,000 XP earned. So you could do it in about 10 hours, knock it out. That's 105,000 XP. The Hall of Fame is around 92. Then it kind of drops off at All-Star at 80, 55. And then once you're down here, these really don't matter. They don't really get you that much, so they're not really worth it. So the fastest way of doing it probably is going to be it's going to be doing March to October. However, I'm not doing it because it's not the easiest. It's really, really hard to go through and win everything and win the World Series. Like if you go through that and you don't win the World Series, like you lose out on 35,000 XP. That's a lot. So the whole thing is you got to win the World Series in order to do that. So now that I've thrown that out there, this is what we're going to do it the quickest, easiest way possible. The first way, make sure you do your daily moments. I know it's kind of stupid to say, oh, obviously they're daily, but any little bit helps. You get like 1,000 or something every single time. So you get about, if you do it every single day in the whole game, you get about 30,000 XP just off of dailies. Then make sure that you're doing the collections and the Faces of Franchise Showdown. So the collections are big, and right now there's only one out. I already did it. It's All-Star Babe Ruth. As you can see, boom, locked it in, 10,000 XP for that, which is huge. And it took me probably about an hour and 10 minutes or something to unlock that Babe Ruth card. And then you're going to do exchanges if you can. I don't have enough to exchange right now because of basically the game being brand new. I don't have a whole bunch of extra cards. So this is a way of doing it pretty easy. And then it's going to be the 15,000 that you get from the Faces of Franchise Showdown. If you don't know where to find that, you could click A or X on this, and it will take you to where you need to go. And here you're basically going to face off against the final boss, Class A. So you could go in here, you can knock this out, and you could probably knock this out in about an hour, maybe 30 minutes to knock this out, depending on how quickly you can get through these. But it's the same thing as last year. You pick players, and then you go through here and try to knock all these out. You draft players along the way. If you beat this, you get a gold batter, a silver perk, and so on and so forth. If you keep beating these, you're going to get a bunch of diamond perks and diamond featured program bosses. So once we've knocked those out, so you're going to knock out any collections that you can, the exchanges if you can afford them, and then the franchise showdown here, that's another 15,000, 10,000 with the collection. Then we are going to do the other things that you're going to kind of just knock out, like the featured program moments. You're going to kind of just knock these out as you go, kind of just knock them out. They're about 500 XP a piece for all of these, and as you can see, I've done quite a few in here, and you're just going to kind of knock those out, get them all done. And then there's going to be the week 1 legends and flashbacks, and you're going to unlock players with these legends and flashbacks from opening these. So right here, the legends and flashbacks thing right here, all of these you're going to be picking players out of here, and then you can use those players to get the week 1 legend and flashback missions complete. So as you can see here, you tally a total of 2,000 parallel XP for cover athletes, and the Takashimi series players, you'll get 3,000 XP for that. Getting parallel with Lamb, Smoltz, all of these players, you're going to get parallel for them, and you're going to get 500 XP for doing so based on whoever you pick. So like Killer Brew, all of these guys that you pick out of these packs are going to give you parallel XP when you use them in game, ranked seasons, battle royale events, play versus CPU, mini seasons, and conquest. So my suggestion is to knock those out as well as you go, because it's, again, XP. So if you're playing, you can play other things and just kind of unlock these as you go, and you're going to just get XP kind of just out of the blue. But the biggest thing is just to play. That's how you're going to get through all of this XP. You can't just do all of these in here and boom, you're at 600,000 XP for it. You just have to play games. So my suggestion is playing games that you can win at and that you're going to enjoy, because ultimately it's going to keep you playing, and hopefully it will help these programs right here, or the week 1 flashbacks and legend missions right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also feel free to hit the red subscribe button, because I have plenty of MLB 22 content coming out for you very soon. Till next time, Slacker out.